I was thinking of the slew of handicaps that I have. And one obvious handicap that I have is maybe I'm just too Memphis. Who's got time for that 901? Who's got time for the grit, the grind? The Grizzlies aren't doing well. They want to run Penny away. So look, who's got time to be proud of being from Memphis? So maybe I'm just too Memphis. People will try to unseat you spiritually as if your spiritual experience wasn't the same. Maybe I'm just too Memphis. I grew up in South Memphis. I saw the struggle. I saw people who had been looked over. I saw people who uh, did their all just to support their family. And I don't think I ever want to be at a place in the nomenclature of life where I look down on people who have done their best. Uh, and sometimes society frowned on them. Sometimes society had dealt them a bad hand, but yet they pressed on right here in Memphis, Tennessee. And I'm proud to be associated. So maybe I am to Memphis. And before you would rush to judge and rush, I've been in some very exclusive rooms, some rooms that held much promise for me. But those rooms, once they started talking down on people that look like me, when they told me that I'm not like the rest of them, oh no, I don't need to be in this room. Maybe I am to Memphis. You're saying, oh, you're just doing that because you have a relative in politics locally. I love that relative to love him to life. However, I loved my grandparents who no one noticed passed away, but they raised their children in the admonition of the Lord. We had a holy home, and we were part of the Baptist church right here in Memphis. They kept us in church. We went to church morning, noon, and night. So maybe I am to Memphis. I'm not too big to. I never want to be to the point where I looked over the least of these. My heart is a different cut. It's a different makeup. I'm cut from a different cloth because I don't like seeing people looked over. I don't like seeing people treated improperly. So maybe I am to Memphis. Maybe I need to wave the white flag and try to hail from another. Say I'm from the country, and you know when we were in the country, you know you ain't got no holiness unless you got this country holiness. So maybe I am to Memphis. My mother told me one of the greatest women I've ever known in my life. I wish I had appreciated her over the years like I should have. You can always run a dance and run a jig um, with regret. But my mom was no less a true seer. I mean, she didn't walk around with a bandana around her neck, but if she spoke it, it came to pass. And she told me, she said, Steve, the story that you're running from is your ticket. She said, your home run is your story. Because so few people can believe because you don't look like what you've been through. She said, but your story is your home run. And my story is a Memphis story. So look, if everybody else can be proud of where they're from, I'm going to be proud of being from Memphis, Tennessee, the 901, where they say main dude, partner, and everything else. I'm from Memphis. So maybe I am to Memphis. But if you're proud of where you come from, I'm going to be proud of what I came from. And he said, oh, this is such an unlearned diatribe. Oh, don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me. I took tests that were culturally biased, and I hit home runs on those tests. I took honors English at the collegiate level at a PWI, at a predominantly white institution. So don't sleep on me. I just believe in my people. I'm as far as reading, I probably read 8 to 10 books a month for the last 30 years. But I'm still don't see myself at another level to not be proud of who I am and where I came from. So maybe I am Too-Memphis. Guilty as charged. But I love being from the 901. Be blessed.